There we go. Bit late on that. Ahoy everyone, and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillian today, along with...
Please, mighty Lieutenant Rakir, at your service, and welcome back to...
Digimon World Next Order, where last time, we got into the second generation with these two, as well as the second chapter of this game.
Yeah, let's check that. Let's check the menu for double checking.
Oh, wait, oh, we can fast travel here. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
What?
Let's see, where can you...
It says playing chapter 1.
Oh, there. Okay, well, guess you were off with that estimate.
No, here's the thing. Someone... And here we've been to beat the Machinamon. That is unlocked during chapter 2. We can already be there and use it.
Okay.
I pray there's not a bug here going on. Or there's something else we need to do. They don't say invite more Digimon.
Yeah.
I guess there's some Digimon in need to before we can recruit a certain someone you met. Like in chapter 2, you can recruit Grab Leomon.
Okay.
I will not say why, but you want him.
I'm guessing he'll be another trainer or something, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
For now...
I'm not gonna spoil. I want to say they mean like you want him, and you will see yourself why.
Okay.
Again, I will guide and give pointers, but I will try to give the spoilers to the minimum.
Yeah, basically saying you'll probably want to go here, and instead of saying you'll want to go over there because of this and that.
Indeed. Unless there's a rare exception where I can need to. Like, one accident happened to me twice, because it's an easy thing to do. But that one I really can deal with later.
Okay, the only one we really have open at the moment is this one from Angemon, to get that Hackmon. Or did we get them already?
We can check, actually, in the city. Or
Have to run back quickly then.
It could also be that we haven't informed Angemon about it yet.
Yeah. Let's see. It has been another week, so some details are a bit hazy.
Yeah, and I also been playing this myself on the side.
And I think I remember now. We did get a... I think he's at the doctor's. So let's actually go take a look there quickly.
But yeah, I've been playing this on the side on my Switch as well, and oh boy.
Oh, I didn't notice how late it was. Hey there, Hila. Surprised to see me here? I don't know much about medicine, but I know there's a way to stay healthy through lifestyle choices. Digimon have what you might call incompatible places, areas they find difficult to be in, you see? If they stay in such a place for too long, they'll get sick. I can guess any Digimon's difficult place. Here, check it out. Let's see, Bony Resort, and Absolute Zero.
Okay, those, not a word for those are bit the output of chapter 2, but not for us to worry about yet.
Okay. Sometimes you have to take them to such places, but try not to spend too much time with them there.
Yeah,
okay.
Something that is good with this beginner is that part is more merciful. Like, I had a Digimon named of the Hillian that did not like a place called Ex Machina, and I grinded there.
Sleep well.
And then I noticed he said, I don't like this place. And then I realized, oh! I was there day and I was probably just pure luck that you did not get sick there.
Yeah. Let's see. Regen disc, medium recovery, medium SMP. Okay. Now we have a chance of getting higher grade stuff. Alright, and luckily the both of you like meat.
Who's hungry?
Oh, bloody heck.
So yeah, big boost in their happiness.
Yep.
Yeah, we were real lucky with that one.
Yeah, early on you want something like this and they love something that easy to get and afford. And in my save, since I actually to slow down my story progression just to get as more Digimon to higher and grind material and such, my character is very high level for chapter 2. And I have about 500,000 on that let's play. Or let's play. Don't make videos on that save.
Okay.
And
okay, both are still in perfect condition.
I'm occasionally eating at the restaurant with my Digimon.
Yeah, plenty of cash in that regard. We'll
Yep.
get there eventually. Because I'm presuming just as our partners' stats are snowballing, our income is going to snowball sooner or later as well.
Yeah, especially when you start grinding and such. Like, even if the Digimon are too weak to give us proper stats, fighting a group of them will still give us good amount of money and XP for the tamer.
Okay. Go ahead.
What's fun? Oh, right. I have 50,000 bits, as the currency is called, bits.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's from accidental. I started grinding some mobs. They gave about. I realized they gave 10,000 bits each fight. I thought, oh, that's a good amount. Even then I had a lot, but after a few thousand, oh wait, how much? Oh bloody heck! A bit of realization.
Well, that was the fastest fight yet. Basically just run into and immediately dead.
Very nice.
Okay. Air Vidramon and Metal Tyrannomon. Okay. Really, dude? You saw what happened? Well, actually, with the sandstorm, you probably didn't see what just happened, but...
I think it did, but I decided I would try to ambush from behind. Obviously failed.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get some more oil and then see about recruiting Angemon. Not sure where else we can go from there to recruit other Digimon. We could explore around Logic Volcano again.
Yeah.
Is this the correct axe?
I'm surprised we not in chapter 2 already. Unless there's something we missed. So we've been a bit slower on this one.
True.
Sounds like it's the difference between playing for yourself and playing for a stream.
Yeah.
However, I did tell Hilda about this. I had done some experimenting, and yeah, in this generation, we definitely want to upgrade our generational boost at least one more time before the next generation, or twice.
Okay.
Like, what the heck was that?
That was heard on my microphone. It was one of the neighborhood kids.
Okay. But yeah.
Oh, even mark this. Edit that out.
Like I told you this morning, like my two is the latest generation after I did the max on life and generations thing and evolution.
There's one there, luckily enough.
Like this morning, I have baby Digimon with 5k bloody health. And about over 500 stamina and another one over 500 wisdom or something. Probably more.
Tamer level. Really? Okay, at least these two had the decency to wait until after they were done. Some more onions. Okay, so we can get those from these as well.
Yeah. Banana.
Okay. But yeah. I've fallen behind on the uploads again recently, but that's because, well, I tried to edit the streams in order, and yeah, apparently the recording, one of the recordings for Zenless Zone Zero got corrupted. So yeah, I have to download that. Inventory is full. Okay, it's just we can leave that behind. So yeah, I've decided to put both my computers to use for editing then. So while one is still processing, the other, I'm just editing on the other computer. So at least I have the full version of the last Batman Arkham Asylum stream ready for cutting up. But yeah, the Zenless episodes are going to need more work still. Though I didn't put too many time marks on those, so there shouldn't be too much for me to edit out. It's going to be an issue of
Heal.
It's going to be more a case of stitching them together well.
They did way better than expected, so they could definitely use some better things. We probably should have dumped the things in the town before we got over here.
Yeah, including that thing. Not going. That's
expensive.
Let's ditch this then. Oop.
Ready?
Before we get into a fight with anything else. Okay. Drum, bandage. I'm pretty sure I've heard that sound in Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yeah, they use some stock sounds, but not many. Many of them are actually used from the first game, even.
Okay, Drum gets a bit more on this.
Yeah, they need some health training.
Yeah. Even though I think they're already almost matching the previous generation's ultimates in health.
Yeah, but they are still rather. But they are rather fresh. Their health is not that great yet, but still. But holy.
Okay, how are these? Okay, they are level 25, so that helps explain that. Finish that one off, and then the other one.
Show 'em what you've got.
Ooh. Good timing because they're low on health.
Yeah,
I'm guessing they might have a weakness to these.
Well.
Okay.
This term. Yeah, they still need higher stats, like over 1,000 to be able to handle them, those rather well.
There. Okay. And yeah, more recovery discs. There. Okay, at least we can get Angemon get out of here.
Yep, also before we forget, I did an experiment and I learned something.
Oh.
Like, while in town, you keep getting XP while moving around. However, when you leave the town, you still get XP, but it doesn't apply to you until you return to the city or use the tent.
Okay.
Just like with materials.
Okay, so that does help to hang around the town a bit.
Indeed. Though it's still good to explore, but it's a case of if you explore far and walk all the way home. Yeah, the XP from walking and the resources will give you quite a boost.
Alright. Let's first gather everything up before we talk to Angemon.
However, again, doesn't mean you should ignore autopilot, but sometimes you wanna get the ASAP.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's about everything we can find around here. Steal this little corner. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves a doctor and see if that is enough to push us to the next threshold. Oh, looks like you got to meet Hackmon. What? You two fought and now it's headed to the city? Heading to the city. Is that right? I guess it's feeling better now. But still, I hope it doesn't have any new injuries. Right, I'll head to the city too. There's lots of Digimon there, so my medical training will surely be useful. There we go.
Yeah, it is.
New mail.
This area is supposed to be unlocked for Chapter 2, but we're still in Chapter 1.
Speaking of, looks like the detector is reacting. So, time to head back.
Yeah.
Can also stash my stuff then. Here we go.
Here you are. Let's get started.
Evolved again, huh?
Are you surprised? Rika Digivolved. But we can talk about that later.
Indeed. I briefly mentioned this in my Digimail.
All you said, all your message said was the detector is reacting. Get back here.
We received a signal on the machine Draymon detector. The signal is coming from the northern part of Server Desert. You need to head there quickly. But we also need someone to stay behind and defend the city.
I'll stay behind. Let's go, Yukimura.
And someone's still looking a bit depressed.
Okay.
Yeah, they are very much not confident in what they can do at the moment.
I was going to ask for volunteers.
Kota still seems upset. And I think he feels responsible for what happened. I want to go see how Kota is doing. Will you go over to Server Desert and check things out first?
I will open the gate to get back, so you don't have to worry about preserving your strength.
Alright.
Got a second?
There we go. Good
Made
news.
my
Yep,
day.
Angemon. Went to the hospital. Do we have a new doctor in town? Since prosperity is now 25, things are starting to look up. Okay. All of that restored. Okay. Let's leave town, go west, west, north. Okay. I'm going to step. Oh, right, yeah, that's what they call their how they put their portals down.
No, step is an area.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay, oop. What has been upgraded? Oh, right, I think we set the builder's place to get upgraded. Facilities have gained the grades. Now that it's noticeable what gained the grade.
Yep. Also, I've been thinking about a thing. I realized you and me may have been a bit dumb about the characters' outfits.
Oh.
I think it's more of something like the... How to say this? That you and me were not part of this kid group.
Oh.
Horny teenagers.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, let's be honest, some 13, 14-year-olds are... Yeah.
Very much idiots.
Yeah, and... So I'm gonna... here's the thing, I suspect that in Europe and Japan are very well aware of that. So they do use, like, Rina as a good example, but they do keep it to a limit.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else we can upgrade? The warehouse, the... Wait, didn't I set you to upgrade that, or was it something else that got upgraded?
Might be in Digimon's house.
Yeah, the sender. Yeah, sender's got upgraded. Let's see, because Digimon's was the one we'd upgraded already.
Yeah. You may want to... Can we upgrade the... let's see, go on research? The Yim trainer...
Mithril and Chrome Digizoids.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, we need to get to a snow zone for that as well.
That you can find them earlier in some other areas.
Let's upgrade the builder. That'll speed things up, hopefully.
If you talk to Weemon, I say Weemon, that's not Weemon. Let's see, and the UI button for storage material.
Let's see. Okay, it says where they can be found. Okay.
Yeah. So since we don't have a snowwood, we
Yeah.
There are other areas you can find snowwood.
Yeah, as rare drops as we've seen.
Yeah, again, I can look this up later on my save.
Okay. For now, we gotta rush on over again.
I would say we should probably give their health a bit training. For their health is not great. For you want it higher, like 10k at least.
You have been overestimating the opponents that we've had so far, but
Okay,
let's add another 1,000 or so before we go.
Yeah, and
let's eat.
you saw what happened with the Garumons.
Yeah. Actually, do we have anything here that helps with health training?
We have. We should also make sure we don't have too much food with us.
Let's see. Conduct. No, it's the vegetables that we need. Stamina. There we go. 2 of these.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah. We can at least try to. Let's see, what are they?
here you go.
Yeah, some training we can give them a bit before we head out, so they have better than this.
Completely full. All right.
Yeah, again, your early generations and early story, you'd wanna use the gym and combine gym and combat.
Be
Like you
serious.
should only use the gym mostly for your baby and rookies. A little bit, well, a little bit for the rookies.
Okay. Yeah, we can
Sharpen
probably
your
spend
skills.
today on training here. We have a drink ready for them if they get too fatigued. Or
Yeah.
they need to get hungry again first.
Yeah. Again, best training would be fighting out the Digimon, but health is one of those that usually takes a back burner. Because that's usually the one that gets well high first.
Don't hold back. Be serious.
There.
Also did the investigation of the fatigue. Low fatigue is not problem. I realize now after reading proper, it says it's dangerous with high fatigue after 50 fatigue.
Okay. There.
So small fatigue isn't a problem. Probably if we go over 50, which you almost just did.
There we go. Rose fatigue recovered a bit.
Stay focused.
There. There, that's just the easiest one yet. Okay.
You hungry again?
Now then.
Yeah. Alright, it seems I stored the drink, so just normal food then. Okay. More.
Actually, let's lead the gym and see if they wanna say something to us.
Yeah, also get that. There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Let's
occasionally
see
wanna
what
do
we
this,
do.
people.
Mega Seedramon, Speeds, Garudamon Victory, okay.
Keep getting stronger.
Okay. A bit more.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be do it.
Also
Hopefully.
this.
Be serious.
Okay. Okay, one more training session we can get in today.
Yeah, then we can go out
Stay focused.
and fight
Or never
normally.
mind. Okay, rest up.
At least we're in a better health condition than we were before.
Yeah, oop, again.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice. That was a violent high five.
Okay, that's another bot blocked, so give me a second as I ban that one. Where is my mouse with this? Give me a... Where is the... Or is it being held captive by the game or something? Okay, there we go. Ban. And back. Okay. Okay, did you have to go around there? Okay, we hit 22, so that is an hour extra sleep. Or hour later sleep.
Well, good night.
Good, yeah, up an hour later.
Okay, gather round.
There, easy enough. And yeah, it should be a lot more doable right now. More, of course. Okay, grab our daily junk.
Yeah, and because we can see what the daily is. Like, if it's an easy daily, we can do it. If it's a hard one, then we can ignore it.
Yeah, or if we just can't even get there. Let's see. Okay, that's easy enough.
Oh, I had
Two quick fruits.
that was what? Okay, so it's not random then.
Okay.
That one is rather easy to do.
Store these.
Even had one already.
We need to pick new ones, I'm presuming.
Yeah, likely. This is kind of annoying. Like, we already found one. Why?
Also, I forgot. Okay, we have 9 points. Let's see. This is the one you want to go for?
Yeah. Okay, we can do another thing for cheap price while we wait. Not those. Let's see. What do we go for so that's cheap?
Strength and speed, wisdom and the HP and stamina.
Yeah, that could be useful. Like, you
Let's
can
grab
take
this
that one. Yeah. Then we save the rest for the next level. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you want to do something like that. Like, you see, oh, I'll use 1 point away. Then you have to, okay, what do I get for each level now? Do I get 12 and such? Okay, I take something, 1 or 2 cheap things for now. So the next level, I can afford the other thing I want. It's kind of like that.
Alright, for now we head over to another machine room sighting a day late, so
Oh, actually, probably good to save.
yeah, I haven't done that in a bit. Okay.
Actually, now I'm curious. Let's check the evolutions.
Okay. History. Let's see. Aerovidramon, Macgaugamon, or Megaseedramon. Okay. We don't have the key points for this one yet. We don't know these. I won't really know this. Most of this one. Metal Tyrannomon and also Aerovidramon. It'd be funny if they both end up going for Aerovidramon.
I would find it comical, but that also will mean... Actually, in a way, would be good, for that would mean that both of them will contribute in learning about each other's evolutions.
Yeah. Head over this way, and then we need to head north, I think it said.
Yep.
Okay, that's heading towards that dead end over there. Okay. Let's see. Not much else to talk about at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
We can pick up the leg there, or arm with the parts.
Yeah. Though I'm sure we shouldn't bother with that one since it's a repeatable.
Yeah, we can try and do it at least once, but I'm not actively going to go get them every time. Would you going to stick behind?
There was another one.